talking about women empowerment. Still on that topic, we are talking about women's access to funds and factors militating against women's access to funds. Lack of education, no heavy collateral, tradition. Now, tradition, social norms, traditional norms that have now become social norms. Now, from when we're growing up, they could tell us, now boy, now gay, boom, things like that. Psychologically, she's brought up to think that she's less. She's brought up to think that she's not enough. She's the next man is better than her. She's brought up to think that somehow if she were a man, she would make things different, but she's not a man. Destroying the possibilities of today because she's not a man. So somehow she thinks, to say I be boy. Why? What about you now? How competent can you be? I have been in positions where I have been in because academically a woman could shine more than a guy. I have been in class where I was 10 times better than the average boy. Whether it's a first son, whether it's a second son, whether it's a third son. I'm a million times better than you. I'm not being proud. I'm telling you. I've been in classes where, and that was not because I was brilliant. That was because I told myself I was going to work hard. I had things, me as a girl, I had challenges. So a lot of women had challenges that are a lot even worse than whether it's social, in whatever sphere of life, health. But I told myself I had to be better. So no calling. I'm trying to think if, no calling, no specifics. I sat down and I'm a lot better. I'm not better, not because they're not better than me. I chose to be better. I told myself I'm going to be better. I worked day in, day out. I had to walk to lesson. I had to use my leg to walk. I knew it was no miracle messages coming from anywhere. I told myself I have to know book. At least if people are poor, somebody know book. At least you will know. At least you will have something. So it was my personal choice. I have been in situations where that disparity did not work. I have seen it not work in one occasion. So I don't know if it's compulsory to work in another situation. Say we sit in class and I'm better than him. He knows it, I know it. Not because I came from heaven with knowledge. Because I sat down with my books. So why is it that when you want to share landed property, you suddenly remember his first son? Why is it that when you want to share landed property, suddenly it doesn't reach my hand? You say, I know his first son. That was, he is blessed by God. He's ordained to be better than me. What are the traditional? Meanwhile, if I need money, I am the one who's thinking of the family to start my family and have my children. So if I need money to start my own family, what if I don't have funds? What am I going to use to get a land, like a collateral, like to get funds to start a business rather, to help my own family? Where do I get it from? I'm not first son. But yet I am the caregiver. Most of the beautiful children you see here, people like a lot of people, a lot of celebrities, you see them, mostly they'll tell you it's their mother. There are very few that will say it's their father, except they were very rich. And the father will just release funds. The average woman who is struggling alone. So I ask, I know that it's easy for us to say, what do we do? I refuse to be a sideliner. So that's why I'm making this video. I'm asking, now we have another election. What are we going to do about women? What are we going to do with women in politics? What difference are they going to make? It's not just to have women now. Are we even going to have the women? And if we have the women, what difference are they going to make in our lives? I want to hear about them, and about the next steps that they take for people like me. What are the key decisions they're going to make when they sit in the House of Assembly? I don't want to hear about Bomo. I'm trying to make roads and infrastructure and things that don't boil down to someone like me. They want to carry me, come up for son, put me for inside bus. Where they use bus, they go house from school. Why I don't go the trick? Now that one say they are still making a decision. How long will they use to make this decision? How many years are they going to use to make the decision? How many? How many years are they going to use to make that decision? How many? Do we have to wait till if Christmas falls comes from the North Pole? It is an election time, and people are selecting and electing. I want people to please critically look at their manifesto. What do they have for us? Are they going to be effect change? And those that are also electing, and those that make the last decision, the decision body, the what do you call it? Those that INEC, to be precise. Let's call it what it is. A spade is spade. INEC. When you are making it, please think of. Some of us are rich though. Please think of our own mothers. Your mothers may be old though, because they've already. What of your sister? Your sister have children. Some of them they're carrying on their back. Some of them are not carrying on their back. Some are rich to have houses. What if you are not there tomorrow and there are no houses? Somehow everything gets dwindled. Where do they start from? Are they going to start from scratch, or are they going to have something to start from? Are they going to have a system to say, okay, she will receive more education? At least there was school bus and free education. Then she can go somewhere and work. Things may not be easy, but at least she can work on it. Is she going to starve? Anything you do now creates the future for them. You decide what the future will be for them. What's going to happen? That's the question I'm asking. I know in times past, we're supposed to be standby watchers. I used to be standby watcher. I used to watch these things go as they go. But I don't want to be I don't want to be a passerby anymore. I am not by the sidelines anymore. I like to ask these questions, please. And they're important to me to get answers. Sir, what next for someone that looks like me? When are we going to have a female governor? I don't see women in key making decisions, positions. I don't see in Nigeria there is no female governor. There has never been one. Why? The male candidate most likely is going to win, is the preferred one. Why? Is there going to be a female president one day? Does she have to be very old or very husband extremely stupidly rich? These are the times for elections, and I'm asking those questions. Because all those things I've mentioned in my videos and prior videos, they are things that affect women. They are things that affect my gender. You see abolishment of things like making it a prisonable act. Things like female genital mutilation. I grew up writing those things. My mom dictated to me on the eaves of this. The health hazards, the fact that the woman doesn't even have money for health care, even if there's a health complication. Things that make my sex look weaker. I used to write about things like this as of 2003. Exactly 20 years. It's 2023. I remember taking my book and writing on female genital. It's 20 years today. Abolishment of barbaric acts like that. I need us to critically think, if my husband is not rich, if my husband doesn't have so much, am I going to be able to effect change? Am I going to be able to do something? There are a lot of women who are coming out who have told themselves that I'm going to try. Are they going to win? Are they going to win? Is a woman going to be able to detect for a man in Nigeria? Or is it going to be an aberration? To be able to just make good changes, suggest good things. As president, is it going to be something that's never been done before? You spit out and say, God forbid. I'm not sure if Nigeria has awoken to that extent. But I don't know if INEC has. We have enlightened men and women, very educated people on the panel. So I'm asking that question. When does a better future start for Nigeria? Thank you.